After federal court's decision yesterday in favor of Microsoft, it's time to talk about what's going on with the Xbox Activision acquisition in UK. Let's look into this. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So I'm sure you've heard what happened yesterday. So federal judge decided not to issue the preliminary injunction which FTC was hoping for, which is a huge win for Microsoft. That means that they can pretty much close the deal in US, even though FTC has got like few days to appeal, but I'm not really sure if they can actually provide enough of evidence in few days to appeal to, well, basically change, federal court's mind over this decision, right? So that sounds very unlikely that even if they do appeal, that will change anything, right? Very, very unlikely. So that's one thing, but still, there's CMA in UK, right? They did block the deal, and yesterday we were all wondering what's going to happen with this. Will they just ignore the decision? Will they wait for the appeal tribunal to decide on what to do with this case? And literally 2 or 3 hours after that federal judge decisions, actually CMA and Microsoft has reached kind of an agreement when it comes to this deal, in a sense that they want to sit down, and I guess CMA just told Microsoft that they are willing to sit down and I guess talk about some extra things that Microsoft could do in UK market, so CMA could allow this deal to go through, right? So it's interesting because CMA, it did seem like CMA won't budge, right? That they will go full steam ahead, that they will fight Microsoft till the end, and they kind of did until they saw that Microsoft is winning in US. So basically, CMA in UK would be the only one, UK would be the only country blocking this deal. So that would be very bad look for, CMA and, UK government as well, especially that, they say that they are open for the IT business and that kind of stuff, but let's face it, that was not a good look. So I've got an article by gamesindustry.biz over here, and they say that Microsoft to modify Activision Blizzard acquisition to address CMA concerns. So I won't go through a whole of this article, but there's a couple of statements in here. So the first one says, in a statement to gamesindustry.biz, Microsoft's vice chair and president Brad Smith said, here's a quote, "After today's court decision in US, our focus now turns back to the UK. While we ultimately disagree with CMA's concerns, we are considering how the transaction might be modified in order to address those concerns in a way that is acceptable to the CMA." So that just goes to show that even they had these appeal process in the competition appeal tribunal, looks like they were actually talking with CMA all the time anyway. And then there's a follow-up quote over here. In order to prioritize work on these proposals, Microsoft and Activision have agreed with CMA that a stay of the litigation in UK would be in the public interest, and the parties have made a joint submission to the competition appeal tribunal to this effect. Meaning they basically send out a message to the competition appeal tribunal saying, hey guys, you know what, we don't want to actually go through all these hoops and everything. We will sit down again and we talk, and we probably going to come up with some idea, some solution, so everyone is going to be happy. Then even yesterday we've seen a number of analysts basically saying that they've heard rumors, information that some sort of agreement has been actually reached, that Microsoft and CMA decided on some sort of actions, that would make everyone happy. And there's actually one concern, because there's been some rumors that this thing that they've changed, they added, was that it's possible, by the way, this is just still a rumor, so don't quote me on that. It might be the case that CMA did agree to pull out cloud from UK, right? I mean, Microsoft's cloud, which would basically, I guess, they were concerned about the cloud. So if Microsoft pulled out of UK, if they, not Microsoft, but if they pulled only the cloud service from UK, I guess it's not really a massive loss for Microsoft anyway. They can sell all other Microsoft products and Xbox products except Xbox Cloud, right? So, this service is probably going to be region restricted for UK, which is not really great for consumers, because I've already seen some people from UK on Twitter saying that, that would be a bad thing, because some people actually use it. But I guess I guess they can use VPN but that's not really great. I mean, VPN always slows down the exchange and everything, right? So that's not going to be great, but but this is going to be really a win-win situation for both parties. I'm talking about, I guess, CMA, because they will they will still stand their ground saying, we've got these cloud concerns and we're not going to allow Microsoft to, push forward with all these products in cloud and whatever, right? So yeah, no cloud for UK. Obviously that may be good for CMA in a sense that they will, they will step down a little bit, but not fully, if you know what I mean. But obviously that's bad for consumers. But at the same time, it may not be as bad for consumers, because if CMA didn't do it and if Microsoft didn't agree to it, the other way around it would to be pull everything out of UK, and that would be much worse, because I guess most people can live without Xbox Cloud, but not having Xbox products or Microsoft products in UK, that would be a major issue, right? So, but at the same time, it's if true, this is still a rumor. If true, this is going to be a massive news for and good news, positive news for the whole deal, because that means that there's not going to be anyone blocking this deal at all. So the real question is, will they reach that agreement with CMA before June 18th? And really, what's going to happen with FTC? FTC did say that they are planning to appeal, but will they? They will have to prepare this appeal. They will have to prepare a lot of documents, some new documents, because they cannot just basically send a letter to the judge, say, we want to appeal. You have to say why do you argue with these points that this judge made, right? And to be honest with you, most people say that this judge was very factual, and it's going to be rather difficult for FTC to fight these points, basically, right? So that's why pretty much everyone in the industry says, Microsoft is buying Activision Blizzard King shares went up big time. I think same for Microsoft. So I think it's a done deal, in a sense that looks like Microsoft is going to be closing this deal anytime soon. It's just a matter of making sure that everything is in order, making some last minute decisions in UK and US, and some say that Microsoft may actually close this deal even on Monday, but whether they will do it or not, that's another story. But looks like, listen, Yesterday we were worried about CMA and what was going on in UK, but yeah, this is huge news. Looks like Microsoft has overcome all these obstacles, and looks like they will deliver. They will deliver this acquisition. The last minute, literally last minute, because it's July 12th. July 18th is the final date for the merger, and looks like they will deliver. So guys, that's the news. I hope you enjoyed it. Obviously, if I learn more about this deal, I'll let you know. And obviously, you know, it's actually kind of cool because finally we will be able to focus more on games and what's going on with the Xbox, not necessarily just this merger. Everyone was so basically interested in what's going on with that deal and stuff that it's kind of, yeah, it took away a lot of interest in games and everything. So yeah, just in time for all these great games coming after summer, right? So guys, again, thanks a lot for tuning in. Thanks for support. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care.